So I'm sitting out here on the porch this morning. I've been porch sitting a lot this year. uh, it's a little chilly today, or a lot of chilly today. So I got my coat on and my hat up. Just woke up, getting some of this crisp fresh air. I saw or I heard some crows. It was like a whole murder of crows. Sound like at least three. But like they don't stick around. They like caw 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 for like a minute or two, and they'll always be off in the distance, and then they'll just leave. Anyway, dreams last night they went from kind of weird to intense. I had one dream about cat dog, and for some reason I journaled the dreams last night after I woke up. I had one dream about cat dog. That was weird. It was interesting. Had another dream, and one of my uncles that passed earlier this year, I believe, like January, February, or was that last year? I don't know. But his name came up, and I was like, he's not here anymore. It's like, oh, well, what about his wife? And I haven't seen a lot of people in a minute. And then I had a third dream. It was one of those weird dreams. It's one of those new dreams that I be having sometimes where it's like I wake up in a space that feels like home or like my room, but it's not. When it's not actually my room, it's a lot easier for me to tell that it's not my room. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dreaming. Because one time, like, I had that type of dream in my room and the door was open. And I was like, I do not sleep with the door open, but I must have left it open. So I didn't recognize that I was dreaming. And then I woke up and the door was closed. I'm like, yeah, see, sometimes I guess I need a little bit more than just an open door. uh, but then I ended up in my grandmother's, like sleeping on the couch. It wasn't even a full bed down in the living room. Um, and I was like, there's this feeling of like getting out of bed, but since I'm in a dream, it feels like I'm exerting more effort than usual to get out of bed. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out the back door. And I was like, no, why would I do that? I'll go out the front. Um, and I saw my grandma out there. And low key, I feel like Spirit used my grandma to read me because my grandma, she's the type of person, like, I grew up no stranger to the belt. I was a problem child when I was young. I feel like I personally wasn't negatively affected, but a lot of people think that about a lot of stuff, don't they? But anyway, like, her words would hurt worse because she cuts right to the heart of it. And you're like, oh, and like, I don't want to disappoint you type of energy. And she called me out on some stuff, honestly. And I was like, wow, well, by the end of the dream, I was crying because I'm like, wow, well. And then I woke up, or the first time I recorded my dream, I noticed that I had a memory, but I just looked at the memory. Um, when I got up. And I've been waking up at like 7 something. And it's not that I'm tired, but I'm just like, I want more sleep than this. Can I get some more sleep, please? I guess my body is ready to work. My body is like, we got 7 weeks, my guy, to do this. You need this time. And I guess I should probably take it. I'll start taking it. I will hopefully finish some stuff up today. Well, if I finish it up, I might as well type it up and complete it and submit it today. So I'll do that today. And then that'll give me a few days left in October to still be fairly on top of what my original plan was. But yeah, she like called me out. I was like, okay, wow, work. sis, you are not wrong, I guess. So it's just so, because I'm like, well, what do I surrender? What do I let go? What do I continue moving forward with? And it's this intricate and delicate balance that could be made a lot simpler if I feel like actually sit down and address it. And I feel like I am to a certain extent, but I guess I'm not enough or whatever. So, like I said, self sabotage is heavy. And not just self sabotage, just some other things, some other ways of being that I was that don't serve the place that I'm going to. So, it's time for me to stop doing all of that so I can get the good things that are coming. So, I don't know. That's just a little bit about where I am in life right now or today. And I'll catch y'all. I might pull some cards today. I just feel like pulling cards. Maybe it's because I said never procrastinate. It was like, well, technically the work week starts on Monday, so I could start tomorrow. And then it's like, technically you have like 7 weeks to do a lot of stuff, so you could start today. And I'm like, okay, gosh, I could start today. I could have started yesterday. But also, it's like, the rest, my body was going through this like heavy rest, whatever. But now I'm like waking up at 7 in the morning, ready to go. So, it happens in time and it works with us. It was a relaxing period, now it's a work period. Because 7 weeks is not that long.